Let's be real for a second. If you're over 45, you've probably noticed that the old rules of fitness just don't apply anymore. What worked in your 20s and 30s suddenly feels like you're spinning your wheels. But what if I told you there's a secret weapon? A tool that can build a fitness and nutrition plan that is perfectly dialed in for your body right now. Well, that tool is AI, and today we're going to walk through exactly how to use it to build a stronger, healthier you for the long haul.
First things first, let's talk about what's really going on. Those changes you're feeling, that struggle to keep up, it is not just in your head. It's real, it's biological, and you know what? Understanding these shifts is the absolute key to creating a new game plan that actually works.
This is the big question, isn't it? It feels like you're putting in the work, you're trying to eat right, but building or even just maintaining muscle feels like this constant uphill battle. Well, the answer really comes down to two key concepts that, once you get them, change everything.
Okay, so culprit number one is something called sarcopenia. Honestly, you can just think of it as the silent thief of strength. It's this natural, age-related loss of muscle that can sneak up on you, starting as early as your 30s. And that 3 to 8% loss every decade, trust me, it really adds up. It's a huge reason why we can start to feel weaker or get injured more easily as we get a little older.
And here's the second piece of that puzzle: anabolic resistance. This one is so important because it explains why that protein shake that felt like magic in your 20s doesn't seem to do much now. Your muscles basically get a little hard of hearing. They become less sensitive to the signals from protein and exercise that tell them to grow. So the takeaway is crucial. You need a stronger signal, and that means more protein and smarter training.
So how in the world do we fight back against biology? Well, we use a smarter toolkit. We're going to combine two really powerful AI tools, and the best way to think about them is as the creative engine and the grounded brain of your own personal health system. Let me show you what I mean.
So on one hand, you've got your creative engine, Gemini. It is brilliant at generating personalized workout and meal plans from just a simple request. But then, on the other side, you have your grounded brain, NotebookLM. Think of this as your private, secure search engine. Its superpower is that it only uses the documents you upload, your own medical reports, your own notes. This ensures that every single plan is safe and tailored specifically to you.
Okay, let's get our hands dirty and build this thing out. Before we can ask AI to make us a plan, we have to give it the right information. So we're going to start by building your personal health library in NotebookLM. This is the foundation for everything: safe, effective, and truly personalized guidance.
And you know what? The process is incredibly simple. First, you just create a new notebook. You can think of it like a binder for a specific topic. Then you just gather up your health documents and upload them as sources. Pro tip: it's a really good idea to organize them into different notebooks, say one for clinical data and another for your fitness research. It just keeps things clean.
Now, what to upload? The key here is to get specific. You want to upload everything that tells your unique health story: your blood work, any imaging reports like a DEXA scan or an MRI, and summaries from your doctor. You can even add trusted scientific articles and your own notes on what's worked for you in the past. This is how you create your own private, verifiable health database.
Okay, with your grounded brain all set up in NotebookLM, it's time to fire up the creative engine, Gemini. This is where we turn all of that data into a daily action plan, and the secret to getting an amazing plan is learning how to ask for it the right way.
And don't be intimidated by this term prompt engineering. It's just a fancy way of saying giving clear instructions. A really great prompt always starts with an action word, like create or design. Then it defines a clear goal, provides your personal context, like your age or past injuries, and finally specifies your constraints, like what equipment you have or how much time you've got.
Just look at this example. It is perfect. Notice how it doesn't just say, "make me a workout." It gets specific. The goal is hypertrophy or muscle growth. It includes a critical medical constraint, that L4, L5 disc issue, and it lists the available time and equipment. This level of detail is exactly how you get a plan that's not only effective, but also safe for you.
And this works just as well for nutrition. This prompt specifies a dietary preference, a time constraint for cooking, and it even brings in that advanced concept of hitting a leucine threshold to fight back against anabolic resistance. And it asks for a grocery list. Come on. This is how AI stops being a toy and becomes a true personal assistant.
So we have our plans, but why do they actually work? What's the science humming along under the hood? Well, a well-prompted AI can pull from the latest research on aging, on muscle preservation, and on joint health, and weave it directly into your routine, making it smarter right from the get-go.
Hey, remember that anabolic resistance thing? To overcome it, the science is crystal clear. We need more protein. The general recommendation is about 1.5 grams per kilogram of your body weight. Now, that's likely a lot higher than you're used to, and it's a specific, powerful target you can give your AI to build a meal plan around.
And your training? It has to evolve too. It's not just about lifting heavy anymore. It's about lifting smarter. An AI-generated plan is going to focus on things like controlled, slower movements to protect your joints, and even isometric holds to build strength safely. The goal is always to get the maximum muscle stimulus with the minimum joint stress, and that's a balance AI is perfectly suited to program.
So, the real magic here is how these two tools work together in a simple, repeatable loop. This isn't some one-time setup. This is a dynamic system for managing your health for the long haul.
Here is your daily workflow, and you might seriously want to screenshot this slide. Step 1. Generate a creative plan in Gemini. Step 2. Verify that that plan is safe by asking NotebookLM to cross-reference it with your personal medical data. You could literally ask it, based on my MRI report, is this workout safe for my back? And Step 3. Iterate. Log your results, your energy levels, your sleep quality, and use that brand new data to make your prompts for tomorrow even better.
Okay, one last and incredibly important note. While these tools are unbelievably powerful, they are not, I repeat, not a replacement for professional medical advice. Please always consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional before you start any new fitness or nutrition program.
You know, AI gives you the power to go from being a passenger in your health journey to being the pilot. It gives you the tools to build a system that's intelligent, it's personalized, and it's constantly adapting right alongside you. So my question for you is, are you ready to become the architect of your own longevity? If you want to learn more about using technology to optimize your health, make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.